Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here, new day, new cup project. These are getting sillier. I am back with this method again, which is the acrylic inks and water on a tumbler. I got a whole bunch of great suggestions and ideas after the last video I tried this in, which was the first time I'd ever done it. So I'm hoping that I learned something from that video and I can implement it here and maybe things will go a little more smoothly and a little more efficiently this time. The basic premise is I'm going to use water and acrylic ink and come up with some sort of waterfall-esque thing on my tumbler and see what we get. I asked for color suggestions for this next cup, and somebody said, well, how about all the blues? And I've been doing a lot of blue cups lately, so yeah, I'm there. We're gonna do all the blues. So we have, these are Daler Rowney Pearlescent Liquid Acrylic Inks. This is Sun Up Blue. This is Galactic Blue. And this one is Sky Blue. Sun Up, Sky Blue, Galactic Blue. Somebody else wanted to see the colors on a black cup instead of the white one I had last time. So here we go. Somebody else suggested gloss paint to start instead of matte paint and that it would flow more easily. I don't have any gloss black right now. We'll keep that request or that experiment for a different video when I have some more gloss paints. So this is not a particularly fast turner. This is a 2 to 3 RPM turner. I'm going to see how this goes. The idea is I need to put some ink on and start spritzing it to get it to spread out, and then more water, more ink until it's basically flowing all over the cup and not stuck in specific rivulets. All right, I'm gonna turn it on. Let's get going. All right. Okay, here we go. It's already beautiful, isn't it? This is the Sun Up Blue I happen to have started with. That was the Galactic Blue. This is the Sky Blue. Okay, I can never leave well enough alone, so I confess I'm curious what's going to happen. This is the Autumn Gold. I swear I will just add like 3 drops. I just want to see if it adds a nice gold accent or if it, does something else. 1, keep it up here, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to let it spin till it dries. See you back here in a while. Okay, we're back. Look how gorgeous this turned out. I'm not bothered by the little bit of gold. I think it's kind of pretty. I hope it doesn't upset anybody. I just wanted to see what it would look like, you know, experimenting and all that. I think this turned out lovely. One of these blues is super sparkly. I'll try and get a close-up. So whichever is creating these bands. I can't tell if it's the darkest of the three or if it's the middle one. Whichever one it is, it's got an extra sparkle to it, but they all shimmer, which is gorgeous. I'm going to put on a layer of KS Liquid Stone Ultra UV resin. I'm not going to seal this first. I'm going to go straight to resin. We'll see if that has any effect or not. It didn't on the last tumbler, but you'll see with me if it does. So I'm going to gear up and all that. Just sit back and enjoy the show. And we're back. Okay, first up, you probably noticed that I used a mister. This is my ultra-fine mister, and he is fine. He's so fine. On the finish of this, instead of using either a torch or a heat gun. And this is something I've been meaning to try for a while. The last time I tried it, I made two mistakes. Mistake number one was I used more of a spritzer bottle, so bigger droplets of alcohol came out and caused some fish eyes. And the second mistake was doing it on a customer order tumbler. I would say if there's any hard and fast rule, customer orders in the middle of a cup are not the time to start experimenting with your methodologies. It's just I had to start all over again. If you want to try alcohol on your resin at the end to pop bubbles, after you've applied the resin, go for an ultrafine mister. Mist sparingly, but all over the cup as it's turning. Let it go. See what happens. Do it with a cup that's not that important to you to test it out first to see if it works for you. And here's how it looks. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. Of course, I'm a blue lover, as we know. Dem's the blues. The pearlescents, the three different blues. I love how it looks. I love how much easier it was to do this method this time, knowing what we know from the last time. I will link to that video below if you haven't seen it and you want to know how this all started with the acrylic inks. So now it's time to put something on this. I mean, I could just let it go, but you know, let's decal. Okay, so I wanted to do something with blue. Go figure. And I was going to do something about, you know, the blues or something like that. But then I was scrolling through Etsy artwork and I saw this graphic and I had to have it and I had to put it on this cup. So here we go. I will link to the artwork below. This is on my favorite Nito brand printable vinyl. Yeah, we have a dragon. Here there be dragons. I am going to tack this decal down with a thin layer of UV resin. I'll stick it out in the sunshine because we actually have some today, amazingly. And once that's tacked down, I will cover the entire thing with a final layer of epoxy resin. And into it, I absolutely will be mixing Marabou's Rainbow Alcohol Ink because I want my dragon to sparkle. Stay tuned for the big reveal.